Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, I'm just going to blurt this out here how it is. Demetrius Andrade is number 2 pound for pound, period. Here's some proof of it. He's number 2 pound for pound. I'm going to put both of my videos, my pound for pound videos. I got one from 10 to 6 and one from 5 to number 1. Let y'all check it out. Spoiler alert, Demetrius Andrade's in there. But I'm just going to say this. He's number 2 pound for pound, and I've been saying this for the longest. People can act like they don't know why and all that. Listen, man, the man's been fighting since 2013 or earlier. He's been a champion since 2013. Been fighting longer than that. You know, been a champion at 154. Canelo didn't fight him when he was the champion. I say this pretty much all the time. And, then Canelo had an opportunity to fight him at 160 for undisputed. Didn't do that. Gennady Golovkin is at 160 the whole time. Refuses to fight this man. He's even having problems even fighting Charlo, which I don't want him to, right? So all of this stuff is going on. You know, we know that he's one of the most avoided people in boxing. And when people that act like they don't know that, whatever, at this point. You know what I mean? Those are probably not good people. They know damn well the guy. Why does he exist in parallel universes from Canelo and Gennady Golovkin, even though he's in the same platform, be it the Zone? Whatever. But here's some more news that's happened. Now we know, because I did a video two days ago, I think, Demetrius Andrade's moving up to 168 pounds so he can become Canelo's mandatory, which should be automatic, right? But it won't be because Demetrius Andrade is a black guy. So therefore, we're not going to let him be, because he's the champion at 160. Normally the WBO champion automatically is the mandatory when he moves up. Ask Alexander Usyk how it normally happens, right? But with Demetrius Andrade, they're trying to say you got to fight Zach Parker or the hard guy, Benavidez. We'll accept that too. The guy that Canelo don't want to fight. Because it's in their interest that two people that Canelo definitely don't want to fight, that they fight. So we can cancel one out. That's why I'm telling you I hate when both two fighters that Canelo don't want to fight, documented for years that they fight. Now, but anyway, we know David Benavidez will fight any damn body. Okay, if you know anything about boxing, the 168 pounder David Benavidez, he was the WBC champion until he was stripped, right? He missed weight, right? Right at the beginning of COVID, when everybody missed weight, when actually we should have put all the weight divisions up 3 or 4 pounds because people couldn't train, right? That's what we should have did at that time and been, show a little bit, that we're understanding, a little bit of empathy here, but we didn't. So he got stripped. At that point, that's when Canelo wanted his belt at WBC. And again, Canelo requested to get the belt and fight Yildirim to get it. Now, Canelo would fight Yildirim, Billy Joe Saunders, and Kyla Plant, and then he became undisputed, and he doesn't have to address the lineal champion, which is David Benavidez. But be that as it may, we all know that David Benavidez and David Morrell, those are the two best guys in the 168. Right? I'm pretty sure we all kind of know that. Those are the two best guys. Canelo's not going to go anywhere near any of them, right? But this Demetrius Andrade guy moving up, right? Well, him and Dave Benavidez, Dave Benavidez thinks he can beat him, and Demetrius Andrade, of course, thinks he can beat him, and it'll be a great fight, right? But what I'm hearing is Dave Benavidez, right, his manager, I think his manager, he said that they would offer some Canelo a lot of money, and he was going to get a lot of money fighting Canelo, David Benavidez. But in order to fight Demetrius Andrade, it should be way more money than Canelo, right? Now, I'm going to repeat this. The manager of David Benavidez, bad David Benavidez, says to fight Demetrius Andrade, we got to get way more money than we're getting for fighting Canelo. That says it all right there. I might as well cut the video off at this point. Right? That's telling you something else. Listen, Demetrius Andrade is moving up in weight to fight the awesome David Benavidez, and they're telling you, we need a whole lot of money to fight this guy. That's it. Just like that's why he's number 2 pound for pound. Because everybody who, it ain't no big thing. David Benavidez is right here. I'm not saying David Benavidez is scared of Demetrius Andrade. I don't think David Benavidez is scared of anybody, but they respect each other. And I've told people over the years that everybody in boxing, not all these, keyboard warriors and stuff, the boxers know who the hell is running things. Okay? They know. So they know what's up with Demetrius Andrade. When they see Demetrius Andrade videos, they be like, "Yep, the Gap Tooth dude is right about Demetrius Andrade," right? They know what time it is. So Dave Benavidez wanting a lot of money to fight Demetrius Andrade, he's right here. Because, first of all, we both can't get Canelo. We supposed to fight each other. The hardest guys fight each other. And then we're supposed to get a fraction of what we get for fighting Canelo, who's easier, who everyone says is easier. Charlo's people, Andre's people, and Dave Benavidez people say that Canelo's easier than Charlo, Andrade, and Benavidez. All of them. So they get a fraction for fighting each other. Yeah, they should try to get as much as possible, and it's a huge fight. And if the reason how you can get that money is marketed like it is. Two dudes that Canelo ain't getting close to. Marketed just like that. And then their names later. But matter of fact, don't even put their names after saying that on the poster. Two dudes that Canelo Alvarez ain't getting no hell where close to. And then people buy it. But I'm going to leave it right there. Because I don't have to say too much. Demetrius Andrade, like I've always said, Negro League fighter, one of the chairmen with Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, handling his business just like all the Negro League fighters. They're dangerous. People in boxing know it. If it's Louis Ortiz, if it's Deontay Wilder, Michael Hunter, Demetrius Andrade, Jamel Charlo, David Morrell, Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or Guillermo Rigondeaux. Ain't nobody want none. And Ennis is coming through the back door. So Demetrius Andrade, you damn right. He is number 2 pound for pound. If you got a real list. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.